ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba da. Ba da ba 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 da. Oh, I'm in a very, very good mood. Can you tell? I hope so. I hope everybody can tell that I'm in a good mood. Because I am in a very, very good mood. A very, very good mood indeed. Alright, let's see here. Make sure I've got everything. Yep. Looks like everything is properly set up. That is good. That is good. Very, very good. Alright. Yep, we are all set. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey, welcome to ya. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience here on the Guardian Studios YouTube channel. We are back in the world of Gyros, my friends, where we have been busy working on the Long Cobble Road. The Long Cobble Road that will soon, hopefully, become the Grand Gyros Railway, and also the Grand Gyros Ice Highway. Now, I would love to say that we are almost done. I would love to be able to say we are almost done. However, I am afraid we are not quite there yet. We still have quite the distance to go, and quite a bit of cobblestone to first collect and then place. Just, gotta take a look at something really quick before we get back to work. That's about what I thought. Okay. So I know where our road is going to have to turn. I know what we're going to be doing for this session. First and foremost, we need to get some more cobblestone. And probably repair my pickaxe. The darn thing is very close to breaking. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to go back along the line for a minute, see if we can find a chest that's got some cobble. If we can, great. If not, well, that's okay. Not the end of the world. Alternatively, we may have to find a cave or a cliff that we can take some cobblestone from without deteriorating our pick too much. Hello, Leo! Hello, Leo! Glad you can make it to the stream, my friend. Glad you can make it. Hope you are doing alright today. Hope you're having a good day or night. Or if not, then hey, hope things get better with the stream. And thank you for the rules, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Gonna run back along the Long Cobble Road for just a minute and see what we can find. I am doing pretty good. I just checked a little bit ago to see what distance we still have to cover. We still have about 2,000 to 3,000 blocks left to cover of distance on the cobble road, but I'm certain we can take care of that pretty easily. Hello, Boink! Boink! Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you can make it. Been a while since we've seen you. How are you doing? You been doing alright? I hope so. It's been a little bit since we've seen you. But I'm glad to see you on the stream. Okay. There it is. There's a chest. I think that's a chest. It looks like a chest. Well, that's a crafting table. But if there's a crafting table, there's probably a chest. Yep, there is. Alright, any cobblestone? Nope. Not a one. Oh. Oh, that's good. That's good. Respect, my friend. Respect. Great respect comes from me and goes to the animators of the world. Creators of such wonderful animated features as there have ever been. Seriously hope your animation work gets the respect it is due. Ooh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I was hoping we'd find some cobble. Or, yeah. That's basically what this is. Oh man, that's a cool idea. But it's also an investment. I've seen how expensive some of those can be. It's like hundreds to get a decent one, from what I've seen. Especially if we're talking about one that comes with all the features to really get deep into digital art, which is a little surprising considering digital art doesn't seem to get nearly as much respect, in my opinion, as it deserves. When someone is actually taking the time to draw something digitally, it deserves some respect, but it doesn't seem like it gets that much. Of course, I could just be misinterpreting little bits that I've seen and heard. So, I don't know that for a fact. Yeah, I am running out of durability on my pick. 'Tis unfortunate. And I'm not going to use my silk pick because I'm not trying to do... I'm not trying to do the stone. I'm not trying to do stone. I'm trying to do cobble for this road. Exactly. Hey, you just summed it up real good there, Boink. That's how it's always seemed to me. When you're actually able to use, like, a stylus, a pen, or a pen-style stylus, and really take your digital drawing serious, you actually feel like you're making something. But when you're having to use your finger on one of those screens, it's just finger painting. Especially when the screen is really slick. When the screen is slick, it is even more of what you were saying. Come on, come on. There we go, and come over here. Go down on a couple of pork chops. Gotta put away a couple of bits of blocks, and then I want to go get some emeralds and do some trades with the villagers. Ooh, speaking of emeralds... Okay, I was not actually expecting to get multiple emeralds from that. 3. That's not a lot, but that's a start. I hear you, Boink. I hear you. It's just hard to... At least for me, when I'm trying to draw something on a digital device... Stylus is preferred because it feels more like you're holding a pen. And you can actually you can better see what you're doing. Whereas if you have to use your finger, my experience is your finger is always in the way of seeing what you're actually doing, and it never ends up being what you want it to be. Again, that's just my experience. Trying to draw on a screen. Hello, Tibby Kid. That's how I'm gonna assume your name is said. Tibby Kid. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for watching the channel for as long as you have. You say you've been watching for a while. It's good to know. Good to know. Glad to hear you've been enjoying the content. Man, this road is definitely going to be a long, long road. Sometimes I forget just how long this road already is. And what's sad is I'm going to have to go along this road placing down rails and powered rails, and then use those rails as a means to go back and forth along the road repeatedly to mine out more of the space for the Grand Gyros Railway and Ice Highway. I still say I need to come up with a different word to use other than just Ice Highway. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue as smoothly as I would like. Hay bales. Creeper! Oh man! Place a couple of torches to keep this guy down here protected. Or at least more protected. Ah. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Come on, let me sleep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. Now, oh, they've got a nitwit. They got a nitwit. Uh-oh. That's not good. They got 2 nitwits. Unless that guy suddenly learned how to teleport like an Enderman. got a cleric, they got a mason. Do they have anybody that I can trade with? Any tradesmen that I can work with? Preferably using a fletching table? Doesn't look like there's anybody who already has one. So I may have to set up a fletching table. Unfortunate. Hey Ryan, glad you can make it. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate, Boink. Well, here's hoping you're able to get that better equipment that you want done before too long. I'm doing good, Ryan. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my pickaxe, but aside from that, I'm doing good. This is one flaw to mending that I see. It would be nice. It would be nice if it was possible to force repair a mending tool using XP from your own XP bar. Anybody else wish we could do that in vanilla? No, it's still Gyros, Ryan. It's still Gyros. We're just working on the Long Cobble Road. Oh, boink. I have not seen it yet. I've seen all the previews. I've seen all the trailers. I've heard and seen how people are already making memes out of all of them. Such as the line from Jack Black, "Flint and Steel." I'm sorry, I gotta admit, the guy, I'm not really that much of a fan of him, but the guy can deliver a line pretty decently when he tries. But I still don't care for his work very much. Ooh, there's the flint that I need. Sweet, sweet. And now we make a fletching table. Personally, I don't plan on seeing the Minecraft movie until it hits streaming platforms. I don't have very high, my expectations are not very high for this movie. I'm hearing a couple of people say that it's good. I'm hearing some people say it's basically just a big Minecraft meme. But I am a little bit curious to see what they did with it. I have to admit, I'm curious. That's fair enough, Blink. Aye, that's fair enough indeed, lad. I can respect that point of view. It's a fair perspective, it is. Now, that one I also haven't seen, but I am eager to actually sit down and watch it when I get a chance. Because that's a series that I enjoy. I've enjoyed the movies so far. I like the games. Most of them. And I'm eager to see for myself what they did with the Sonic 3 movie. Ooh, what is this guy tied to? Is this, grindstone? Well, we have within our midst a tradesman of these sorts of things. That is a really... That is a really good trade right there. Expensive, but an unbreaking 3 iron sword? I'd say it would have been worth that kind of price. Thankfully, we don't need it, so we don't have to trade for it. What we do need, on the other hand, is somebody to take on our fletching table. So... any takers? Any takers for the fletching table? Ooh, blast furnace. Yep. Gonna take that. I'm basically gonna grab any workstations that I can make use of. What? Yes, he did. He did. This guy's our Fletcher. Excellent. What tool am I holding? Good. I was holding the tool that I wanted to repair. For a second, I almost panicked, thinking, "Wait, did I switch to the right tool?" I did. Hey, I'm not done with you yet, friend. No, I still have more stuff to trade with you. I've got more repairs that need being done. No, I've never played that Boink. I've seen the name on a short, but I have not seen what the game actually is. So I have no idea of nothing about it. It's not another horror thing, is it? Whoop! I fell in the hole. I fell in a hole. Why did I fall in a hole? I shouldn't have fallen into the hole. Alright. Where is somebody that I can do trades with to get some XP? Can I trade with you? Everybody is gathered at the moment. I just did this guy a major service. I just gave him a ton of bread. I bought from him a ton of bread, and I gave to him a ton of bread. He had better be grateful. Next question, is there a farmer around here that will take some wheat? You are a fisherman. You are a farmer! Sweet. Here, have some more bread. You ding dong. Ah, I see, Boink. I see. Well, perhaps one day I'll take a look at it. No promises. No promises. But perhaps at some point. Boing. You're saying. And to answer your question there, Boink, no, I have never done any kind of acting before. Would not say no to doing some if I found somebody who wanted to hire me to do a role, and it was a good role, but no, I've never had any kind of practice or anything with acting. I just do voice. I do voice. And I enjoy it. Right, I need to get some more trading going. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Oh my gosh. I didn't know fishermen would trade with coal. See, that's how badly I need levels to repair my pickaxe. I'm willing to sacrifice a boatload of coal. Boatload of coal. Ah! And I'm dealing with a fisherman. Feels like a bundle! Gotta find a bed, gotta find a bed, so we can sleep through the night. I'll take a look when I can, boink. Hello, chicken! Hello, chicken! Been a while since we've seen you. At least I'm pretty sure we've seen you before. You might have. You might have missed a few. Let's send them running for a moment. Just for some fun. Alright, where do we find a farmer to trade for our stuff? I need to finish fixing my pickaxe, or at least as much as I can. So come on, doofuses, give me what I want. Ooh, apples. I actually like apples. Thank you, sir. That's cool we found another bundle, though. I can always use more bundles. More bundles! More bundles means more organization. More organization means more space for items. More space for items means more space for items. You know, I kind of wish that shulker boxes would work like the bundle does. In that, now that the bundle's a thing, you can use a shulker box in an inventory the same way you can use a bundle. You know what I mean? I have a feeling you probably know what I mean. Boing, 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 boing. Alright. Got some cobble. Our pickaxe is somewhat repaired. Alright, Ryan. You have a good rest of your night, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. Let's say we had a good, profitable visit with the villagers. Now... Well, that was more than a little satisfying, wasn't it? Oh, for... Why? I keep having that happen. I get at an angle that's comfortable to run, and then it doesn't want to continue building. Why? That's better. Here we go. Here we go. That's the ticket. There we are. Still got some more cobble, but I think it's time to start digging into the hill. Or mountain, or whatever this is. What game do I mostly like? Well, if we're talking about a specific genre, I think I really enjoy puzzle and survival-based games. Games of those natures really get me interested, especially if they also happen to come with either deep stories or a lot of creative freedom being handed over to the player. Like, part of what I love about Minecraft is the resource collection, but it's also that the player has control over the lore of the world that they spawn into, you know? They get to decide, oh, there's an increasingly in-depth story to this world, and we are going to make it up as we build, you know? Stuff like that I like a lot. Yeah, aside from that, mostly survival and story-centric games. Like The Legend of Zelda, for example. That's a series that always gets my attention. Even the spin-off games usually end up getting some interest out of me. Especially when the gameplay is active and fun and engaging and the story is in-depth. Here. Take those, make them into that. Put those in there, convert them to that. Put that there. That there, move that there, move this over here. And we're good to get back to work. I think. Yeah, I think so. Yep. We're basically going to have a built-in shader system for Minecraft Bedrock. The trick is that it's made so that if your system can't handle it, you can turn it off and go back to the classic look. Which I think is smart on Mojang's part, because that means people that either don't like the new visuals or whose machines can't handle the new visuals can turn them off if they so choose. It's not something where they're forcing you to have it, they're offering the option. Now, I have not yet seen what these new visuals look like, but if they're anything like the shader packs that I see being used on Java, even the simple ones, then, oh my gosh, we are going to be having some real good visuals on Bedrock Edition. Not that we don't already have good visuals. I mean, the classic look of Minecraft is still iconic and awesome. But sometimes you just wonder what Minecraft would look like if it had a little bit more depth to its visual structure, you know? Now, I will say one thing. I say that this new visual update thing is coming to Bedrock Edition. I only mentioned Bedrock Edition because that's what I'm playing, and I don't know if it will also be coming to Java Edition. Until I know for sure either way, I'm going to keep just assuming Bedrock. Because Java has had the option to have shaders in some capacity all the time, since pretty much forever at this point. Whereas Bedrock Edition has never had proper, like, visual shader packs. Now, I kinda wish we could use copper to make rails. Or wood, for that matter. Because wood wouldn't be far-fetched. Wood and rails is not a far-fetched idea. It would be cheaper. So it'd be a good alternative for anybody who, for whatever reason, can't get a whole bunch of iron at the time. Hi ho, hi ho. Kind of keeping my head on a little bit of a swivel here. Hey, dinos! Dinos! Good to see you, my friend. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it to the stream, my dude. How are you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. Alright, dinos, you have a good stream too. Or you have a good rest of your day. Hope we see you again soon. And yeah, I am certainly hoping that that sticks around this time. Hello, Rose. Rose. Is that Saiyan? Is that how you say that? Saiyan? Rose Saiyan. Welcome to the channel. Or welcome back if you're returning and I just don't recognize your username. That would not be unprecedented. I've had that kind of thing happen before. But welcome, Rose. Hope you are having a good day. Or if not, then hey, hope the stream makes your day a little better. let's do this. Let's go! Get over here to the tunnel and start digging. Full inventory again. And there's the reason. I had a bunch of junk mixed in with the items I had. Alright, here we go. Whew, okay. Accidentally pulled the plug on my microphone there. My bad. I was just trying to stretch and I accidentally pulled the plug. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Just a little more cobblestone. And a little drum music, if you please. If only. Yep. Stinking thing deciding to let me fall off into the water again. And, just what were you going to do? Just why did you want to drop me into the water? Oh, whoops. Are you kidding me? I take my eyes off the screen for half a second, and I fall. Yep, there we go again. It's locking up again. Oh, not again. Not again. Don't pull on that cord again, darn it. Ugh. Oh, come on! Grr. Oh wow, I actually lined it up perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. That's good to know. This will also make it easier to move warm and neutral biome animals from their original biomes all the way to Winter Harbor. That's where I'm actually based. That's where I've actually set up shop. In case you guys haven't seen the streams before this project got going. trying to stretch. It's starting to drive me crazy. I think at this point we could turn. Actually, no, I want to get into the desert. I want to take this all the way into the desert before we turn. The desert is going to make things difficult. I can already guarantee that. The desert is going to make things difficult. Because we're not going to get cobblestone unless we go super deep underground here. Where's my bed? I placed it somewhere and left it, didn't I? Oh, come on, game. Come on, come on, don't do this to me right now. It's turning into nighttime. I need to be able to find my bed and sleep. Come on! Thank you. Oh, this is not good. Okay, where's the bed? The bed should have been somewhere along this way. Oh, crud, that's not good. Oh, there it is. Right there. Right by that tunnel entrance. Dive bomb! Dive bomb the bed. Nice try. Whoa, nice try. Nope, 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 nope. You're not getting me, dummies. No way, dummies. You dummies. I am not letting you take me out today. Yep, because now here we are in the desert. This is where things are going to get a little interesting. I may end up having to travel back home to Winter Harbor so I can get a spare shovel. This one's gonna probably end up breaking if I'm not careful. Oh yeah? Is that right, Enya? And how was it? Is it what I figured? That it was gonna be like a one gigantic meme? Was it at least good? Weird. Huh. Yeah, that's not too reassuring. Decent. Okay, well, I guess that's about as good as could be hoped for. Ah, I see. Well, as long as it wasn't terrible. You know, I almost feel like I should make this section of the rail line out of sandstone. But I'm gonna need a lot of sandstone. Unfortunately, this is a solo world. However, you are welcome to stay and hang out in the chat if you would like. Provided, of course, that you can abide by the family-friendly rules. just gonna do that temporarily to help show where the path is supposed to be. Uh-oh. Battery level low on my controller. Time to connect. And I'm full. My inventory is full. Not good. Get somewhere sheltered and place the bed. Won't let me sleep. Alright, let's come over here. Place the bed. And dump a bunch of stuff in here. Mostly sand. Sand? Aye, sand. Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I would love to have people to playing with me, this world is strictly solo. Alright, come on, let me move, darn it, you stinking game. Come on! There we go. Oh, not again. Come on. Game. I tell you, I never have that kind of problem on another machine. And yet on this one, I'm suddenly having this problem. Something ain't right. Well, no. It's not that I'm suddenly having this problem. It's that this problem has been building up over time for some time now. But it only seems to really affect this machine. Alright, there we go. Our cobble road is now prepped to be able to reach out into the desert. This is awesome. But, unfortunately, that is all the time I have for this session, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications by giving that notification bell a big ol' smack. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly, if I haven't already said that. And, of course, most important of all, please share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content. That all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGardo1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I will see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!